Monday to Friday, sensing the world. Good morning, friends. Glad to see you again. Are you ready to learn? Let's start. Yippee! Days of the week. Repeat after me, starting at Monday and ending with Sunday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Well done, friends. Friends, if today is Tuesday, what day was it yesterday? Yes, that's right, friends. It was Monday. If yesterday was Friday and today is Saturday, what day will it be tomorrow? Yes, friends, then tomorrow is Sunday. Weather and clothing. Let's look outside and decide what we should wear to have a great day. Is it rainy, sunny, cloudy, hot, snowy, windy, or cold? Best clothing options to consider according to the weather includes the following. Raincoats for rainy weather. Short-sleeved shirts for sunny days. Light puffer jackets for cloudy days. Swimming trunks for extra hot and sunny days. Button-up coats for windy days. Thick puffer jackets with fur trim for snowy days. Sweaters for cold or chilly days. Sensory receptors are special parts of our body that help us sense and respond to the world around us. They're like tiny detectors that detect different things and send messages to our brain, which helps us understand what we are experiencing. Sensory receptors are found in various parts of our body, such as our eyes, ears, nose, tongue, skin, and other organs. We have a nose for smelling, ears for hearing, skin for feeling, a tongue for tasting, and eyes for seeing. Smelling. Whenever we smell something, our nose and brain work together to make sense of hundreds of very tiny, invisible particles known as molecules or chemicals that are floating in the air. Take a deep breath through your nose, friends. What can you smell? Maybe you can smell your mom's perfume or dad's coffee. Types of smells. Good smells. Some smells are nice, like flowers and fresh bread. These smells can make us hungry. Bad smells. Some smells are nasty, like a garden compost or a baby's diaper. Whew! Struggle to smell. The flu. When we have the flu, our noses get stuffy and blocked because we cannot smell properly. When we cannot smell properly, we tend to not taste our food like normally. Hearing. The main job of the outer ear is to collect sound. The middle ear takes sound waves and turns them into vibrations that are delivered to the inner ear. When sound reaches the inner ear, the vibrations, sounds, cause the hairs on the cells to move, creating nerve signals that the brain understands as sound. Stand still and quiet. What can you hear? Little birds outside? A lawnmower? Children playing? Types of sounds. Turning your head can improve your hearing and help you to guess the direction the sound is coming from. Loud. Some sounds can be very loud when they are close, like a brother crying next to you. Soft. Some sounds can be very soft when they are far away, like a police car driving away with their sirens on. Touch. Your skin is like a protective superhero suit for your body, holding everything inside, like your muscles and organs, and keeping germs and yucky stuff out. It also helps you feel things, like a soft hug or a warm sunbeam, and keeps you from getting too hot or too cold by sweating or keeping your body heat in. Go around the room and touch different items. How do they feel? Soft or hard? Cold or warm? Wet or dry? Sharp, pointy, or hard? Remember to ask a grown-up to help you when you touch the following items, like a cactus, a sharp knife, or a hard rock. Soft, round, or bouncy? Sometimes we enjoy touching fluffy and soft bunnies, or warm, cuddly blankets, or jump or eat bouncy jello. Wet, dry. Hot, cold. Ask mom or dad to help you feel the difference between hot or cold and wet or dry. Eyesight. Eyesight is how you see the world by using your eyes and brain together to understand things like colors, shapes, and movement. Look around. What can you see? Dark or light colors? Fast or slow-moving things? Shades or direct light? Small or big items? Far or near things? Movement. We must practice our eye daily to see items that move fast and slow. Best way is to go outside and look around to see if you can find fast and slow-moving things. Shapes. Look around and see what is big and small around the house. How big is your kid's chair against dad's chair? Colors. We can see much better in the light or during the day than in the dark or night. See if you can find how colors change from day to night. Taste. Taste is your tongue's way of telling your brain what something is like when you put it in your mouth. You have tiny taste buds on your tongue that are like little sensors, and they feel different things like sweet, sour, salty, and bitter. Taste helps you enjoy food and know if something is yummy or might be unsafe to eat. Ask mommy if she can help you taste different tastes. Bitter. Ask mom to let you taste tonic water or kale for something bitter. Sweet. Ask mom to let you taste sugar for something sweet. Salty. Ask mom to let you taste salt for something salty. Sour. Ask mom to let you taste lemon for something sour. Do you recognize this number? Yes, friends, it's number 5. Let's count from 1 to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Friends, what do we call this color? Yes, that's right. It's called purple. Let's look around the house and find things that is the color purple. What do we call this shape? That is right, friends. It's called a diamond or rhombus. Let us look around the house and see if we can find this shape. Exercise of the week. Run on the spot for 5 seconds. Walk on the spot for 5 seconds. Walk very, very slow on the spot for 5 seconds. Balancing on one leg and then on the other leg. Tasks of the week. Ask Mom to help you taste new or different types of foods. Ask Dad to help you hear new and different sounds. Ask Grandma to help you find diamond-shaped items. Ask Grandpa to walk with you in the park and find new things to look at. Congratulations, friends! Well done on completing this week's theme. Remember to like, follow, and subscribe to our channel. Till next time, bye!